Why build a coaching business? Why try and build a community? And I think really ultimately it comes down to the lifestyle I want. So I've got an opportunity. Been made redundant from my job, a job I love doing. Thought I was doing really well at it. Thought we had a chance of success, but I faced redundancy along with many other people. So I won't bore you with the detail of that. And perhaps there's a video for another day, the how to deal with the redundancy piece or how to go again. But I'm going again, I'm starting again. And a little bit about me. I'm 54 this year. Never thought for a million years that I'd be thinking about what my future might be in terms of a job and what I do next. I was rather hoping that job I was made redundant from would have been my last job and I could retire when I'm about 60, if not sooner. So I've got this opportunity though, because I could dwell on it and be angry and all those other things. But really, I think the opportunity here for me is to think about, well, what do I want next? What do I want at my time of life? And my days are numbered. I'm 54. I hope to have another good stretch ahead of me, but I am over halfway. And not to get too morbid about the idea, but I take the sort of the Stoic phrase, memento mori, I remember death. And so therefore, in the days and weeks and months, in the seconds and hours and all those things that we have left, what do I want to use them for? And a big thing for me really is my core values around autonomy and variety. And I think going back into employment is not going to be for me. I have been working for myself prior to 3 years of employment, so I'm used to that. I'm used to the whole you eat what you kill thing. But what I never did was I never designed that business with scale in mind. I never designed it with all these wonderful platforms to reach an audience with. It was very much what you might describe a traditional business that I had. So I've got an opportunity in front of me and it's driven by the lifestyle I want. And that lifestyle is perhaps representative of what's happening with this video right now. But the lifestyle I want is representative of what I'm doing right now, which is walking, taking opportunities to walk in the sunshine, to go to the leisure centre, to get my swim in for half an hour, 40 minutes, to then go for a sports massage, to then come back and pick up some work and do a little bit more towards building my coaching and training practice and building my community. Now that, to me, is brilliant. If I was in a job, I would have to be in an office potentially, or sat at my desk, keeping core hours, going to lots of meetings, which is all a necessary function of business. I get it. It's not all about walking in the sunshine. The thing is, why not? Why not have it your way? Why not design from the bottom up, so to speak? Why not design with the end in mind, as Stephen Covey might say in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People? But the end in mind is for me to have control, to have autonomy, to do the things I want to do, to fit in training for my triathlon, the big part of who I am and what I do and what I enjoy doing. And I think those things were still there when I ran my previous consultancy businesses. But I fell into the trap of just working and putting myself into a pretty dark mental health hole, which employment dug me out of because it was a release from all that I was getting wrong in my last business. So this opportunity is one to learn the lessons from my previous business life and design with intention the lifestyle that I want. So I want the money, of course I do. I want to earn. I want to have fair trade for my time. But I also want the freedom to go out running, cycling and swimming, travel the world. I also want to choose to work with people that want to work with me, not just because they have to, because they're in the same organisation as me. So one thing I've learned from my previous life is I'm not going to say yes to any old business. And don't get me wrong, I can't be too choosy, and if business comes my way, in these early days. I've got to take it. But what if I designed a business where I only work with clients that want to work with me, get what I'm all about, really buy into personal development and developing people and being a great leader? I don't have to work with people that I have to spend hours and days trying to convince. I'm too old for that shit. I only want to work with people that get what I do, value what I do, and I want to work in a way that I can use online platforms, I can scale through technology, and I can work, which means I can also reach more people. So I can have clients in the Middle East, I can have clients in France and Russia, or whatever. I'm just picking names of countries out of a hat there, but you know what I mean. So, but all this will take intentionally, and it's going to have to be by design. It's not going to happen by accident. Whereas my previous business line, if any of that happened, it all happened by accident. So I'm doing this as a part of a lifestyle. I'm doing this to give me freedom, and I think I can do it. Now, is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to be hard graft? Yes. Is it going to be as easy as some of the influencers on TikTok would suggest? That all you got to do is have a YouTube channel, and then it's monetized, and you're a millionaire, and it's Lambos all the way. No. Do I want Lambos all the way? No. Would I like the money to have a Lambo if I wanted to? Yes, of course. Am I under any illusion this is going to take hard graft? No. And that's why I'm documenting this. That's why I'm hoping that as perhaps you go through a similar path to me, this in some way helps us figure out how to do it. It's not business in a box. It is not what any guru might tell you at the top of their marketing funnel that all you have to do is shoot a few videos, win a load of clients, and you're away. I know it takes hard work. And so for me to want to have the opportunity to do all the things I love doing, then I've got to build systems that allow me to do that. I've got to build systems that allow me to scale. And I've got to build systems that leverage the finite amount of time that you and I have there. So memento mori, remember death, is a reminder that we only have so much time left. But it's also a reminder to me that actually I've got to rinse as much of that time as possible. And so this is one way of doing it, leveraging my message to a wider audience. So thank you very much for listening. I'm hoping that post-production I can learn how to get rid of some of this traffic noise, and that'll be something I shoot a video about, because I'm just learning about all these different things, and hopefully it'll become effective in these videos I shoot, in that the production value goes up, which is a sign that I'm learning how to do this better. But all of us are doing the best we can, and this is the best I can do at the moment. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being on the journey with me. I'll see you soon.